guys, welcome back to my channel. And today I am going to talk about bully romance and kind of my experience with it. Now I have only read 2 series with this trope. So I might come back to this video later if I read more and see if my opinion changes or what it does. But I have Google right here. What is a bullying romance, first of all? Is a subgenre of enemies to lovers romance where one character, often male, intentionally torments, harasses, or humiliates another one, only for that hostility to turn into intense, passionate love. So, the recent one I have consumed is On Wings of Blood. But the one I wouldn't say I've fallen in love with it yet. I'm still like, it's still like a 3-star. It's still okay. Zodiac Academy. By the Twisted Sisters, I think is what their name is. But anyway, there's a couple of aspects of bully that don't really bug me. I can understand why bully romance is not for everybody, because it does have that thing where, you know, if you like the nice guy in your romance, you're probably not going to be into bully. I like bully because it's more leaning towards like the bratty male lead that I really like in my romance, my literature. That's usually what I lean into. Accidentally, on purpose. It's just like growing up, like that's what I kind of noticed is I like a little bit of a kind of a snarky, kind of playful, male interest that sometimes can harass, and it comes off sometimes like this. Now, in Zodiac Academy, I feel like we're starting to get into where it's more of reluctant allies, maybe, where I think, and I'm only on the 2nd book, but I'm thinking the boys will start kind of, and this might not happen, but they might get together finally and rule the kingdoms together. Would be the outcome I'm thinking might be it. But I definitely noticed because in the first one, it's definitely back and forth with the bully. Like, the boys would do something, the girls would try to do something back, and it would just be this back and forth. Where in the 2nd book, you kind of see a little bit less, and like, it seems like the further you get, and this is my best guess now, the further you get in this series, the less of that back and forth bullying, and they finally grow up, is what I feel like probably happens. It plays on, it's like a more extreme, like enemies to lovers type of thing. Which, enemies to lovers, if anybody knows like a true like enemies to lovers like romantasy, put that down below, please. Because I want to read it. I don't really feel like we really have that at all, really. Minus in the Zodiac Academy, you could definitely tell these people hate each other, but they're just trying to up each other too. So it's an interesting dynamic. And then on Wings of Blood, he's just terrible. And I did not like him. Like, it says on the back, it's not protection, little dragon, it's a claim. You're mine, no one touches what belongs to me. I'm like, okay, cool. And that can be really sexy. In some ways. In some literature, that can be extremely steamy. I can get behind it 24/7 sometimes. But in this, it was just like he was just mean. I'm just like, why? Like she's kind of going back and forth with you, not very much. And I feel like she should have put him in his place pretty much, but I don't know. Yeah, my idea of what bully is, I think I could like it in certain circumstances. I think if the characters are done right, you see both sides. And it goes a different direction. Like, it's not just that in the relationship, because that to me is kind of stale. Like, have some character development. Like, I don't mind if it starts like this, but even just reading 1.5 and 2 of Zodiac Academy, I can already tell, like, it's gonna go a different direction. With this, I did not feel like it was going to go to a different direction. I might pick up book 2, if I see it at the library. But it just was not. It's a trope I think I could get behind, but I think like all tropes, it's like if it's done right, if it's done right, I will love it. If it's done badly, I will hate it. But anyway, like and subscribe. I should be back to my normal programming. I'm hoping very soon. I'm hoping March is my comeback because I missed you guys. I feel like I've missed so many uploads this month. Let's get back to our regular programming. My Game of Thrones video is finally coming out. I think before 2 weeks before this video. So that was what was like really bogging my life down, was that Game of Thrones video, and I finally edited it, and then part of me was like, I might just post it without, but I was like, you need the pictures. But anyway, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.